everybody, my name is Spammals and welcome back to Return of the Obra Dinn. This game is really taking a turn from what started off as a ghost ship, and the question of what happened to the crew has now taken a massive turn to the side, and it's now involving kidnap, murder, mutiny, sea beasties, lots of death. I think we're just scratching the surface of this mystery, and so without any more stalling, let's begin! Welcome back to the game. Before we get into anything, editing the last episode, I noticed two glaring errors that I really should have noticed at the time, but I didn't. So we're going to begin this episode by rectifying that mistake. This fellow right here was hung and accused of the murder of a passenger, and they say the passenger's name. We then later go on to have a memory of that person being murdered, but not by him. He was knocked out guarding a room with some jewels inside or whatever. But it was the second mate, I think they said his name was. Here's the real murderer. The guy that was being killed and executed, well, that's him on the floor there. He's knocked out. And over there, the guy who was killed is on the right. He's an Italian person. I remember his name in the passenger list, but the guy, he says, he's like, oh, hello, Mr. Nichols, is that you? What do you do down here? This is Mr. Nichols. Look at him there with his hat. That's a Nichols if I ever saw one before. And by looking at the cruise manifest, we can see Edward Nichols, second mate. So because of that, we know this unknown soul was killed by, well, I don't know what it is exactly, but he was killed by Edward Nichols, the second mate. But as for his name, he was Nozio Pasqua. And they said that during the execution. Like, you are hereby found guilty of the murder of Nero Pasqua by blah blah blah. Nero Pasqua was killed by a sword by Edward Nichols' second mate. I mean, is it a sword? I don't think it's a sword because it would go through his body, but I can't really see what this hand is doing. He's being punched or something. I'm going to say he was knifed because a knife is a lot smaller than a sword. The wound it might create could be comparable to a spear, which the guard kind of had. So the kidnapping of the Lady Lim lady. Bun Lan Lim. That's who I'm talking about there. Right. This scene. Do you remember this scene? So there's the Lim lady. I can never remember her full name. I'm sorry. And that fellow there is getting shot. But who by? Well, none other than the second mate. I forgot his name already. Second mate Edward Nichols. We know that this fellow right here was murdered by second mate Edward Nichols. But I don't know who his name is. And that sucks because that's all we need to verify everything. Oh, but looky here. This is one of the guards, I think. Possibly. No, it's not. But he has got a spear in his bloody leg. That's not a good mix. Oh, but no, he's one of the guards. That's the husband. He's alive still. They're kidnapping them. Right, well, there's nothing else in this vision that can really help me, but we've made a fantastic bit of deduction already. So with that all caught up, we could begin this new episode and this new adventure with a completely fresh look on things, I suppose. Actually, before new adventures can begin, there's something about this whole scene here. It's really been annoying me. It really has. There was talks of mutiny over there. There was a confrontation over here, and the guy over here had got stabbed in the back and crawled into this doorway here. Open up, sir. And boop, there's his dead body there. We didn't really, learn much of anything about this entire incident, and I feel like we should have. Well, there he is in the flesh. He said, tell Pete's mother I did the best to pull him back to save him. The guy says, go grab Dr. Brennan's kits or something like that. Who are you? Oh, you're the first mate, and we don't know who this person is, and we don't quite know who attacked them. But there is blood. There's an awful lot of blood. You gotta think, where did this fight instigate? Well, the blood goes to here, and it kind of stops. But there is a pitter-patter going further back into this back room and disappears into darkness. So was the chap sat in this room when it all went down? I'm not entirely sure. But this chap with the hat. Right, we go back to this chap's memory. How about missing his arm and everything, and he's being comforted by this fellow here, who is unknown person with hat, but also this bloody person here, who we don't quite know who is. But there he is with his hat. Verdammt. What word is that? Well, I've just gone to Google Translate, and apparently that's German for damned. He's a German fellow. Do we have any German fellows on the passenger list? No, we haven't. Do people from Austria sound a bit German? Because we've got two people from Austria, and we know one of them isn't him because we know who he is. Christian Wolff, we know it's not him. Do you reckon it might be Alfred Kestrel? Oh! Where's my Frenchman? The bosun's mate! Charles Minor... Ooh, we've worked it out. Okay, that is Alfred. Alfred, darling. There's no back cave for you because you are dead by Sea Beastie. He was that by a terrible beastie. Okay, so we're up on deck. Where should we head to next? Well, I think we should go down to the second deck because we haven't really explored that area yet and it unlocked. So, right, heading down the deck. There's the blood on the floor that we're all accustomed to. And here we go. Brand new area. Ooh. Right. That's a lot of blood, water, or jam. Take your pick. By the way, I'm aware that the web camera at times might go a bit fuzzy and stuff. I've made changes my end to hopefully make sure that doesn't happen. But, oh, that's the rudder stock, everybody. But it's kind of an artifact of the game because of its pixely style. Ooh, that's cool. Because of the pixely style, as it wiggles around, it makes the bitrate go a bit mental, and it makes the quality drop momentarily. Blah, 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 science. Right, this is interesting. There's a little passageway running the entire side of the ship. And you've got these little looky holes. People could be spying, and you would never know. Ooh, spoopy. Ooh, and at the far end, got carpenter's area. Plenty of tools for murder. Ooh, and a doorway. And the doorway just heads back inboard. Fantastic. And the other side is actually the same, but repeated. How about that? Ooh! Cutlery! Swords! Guns! I feel safer. Ooh. I don't know what they are. Plenty of guns left over, but there's still plenty that are taken. Head out of there. Out of there. Boom. Right, so we can't go further down just yet, but I'm sure that will unlock as time goes by. Over here we got just cargo, really. I've got a cow's head, a bull's head, and I can go back in time with it. So why not? Let's see this poor fellow's sad story of death.
Take him to the cockpit. Same left and keep the left right.
Hit her here. One swing. Get through the skull in stone or brain. I'll cut her throat when you've done it.
Here?
Yeah. Come on before she kicks up. You all right there, sir?
Never been on a farm, Charlie?
Mind your shoes now.
Never been on a farm, Charlie. So you're being sick, so that means you're Charlie. So who are you when you're being Charlie? Well, there's a Charles Hirstick. That person there, midshipman. Yeah, that's him. We found him, everybody. Your name is Charles. Fantastic progress. Yeah, but you've done nothing wrong yet, but by identifying him here, if we encounter him later on, it'll already be filled in. So that's helpful to us. Oh, and there's the poor cow. I mean, it's just the way of the world. Ah. Who are you? I don't know your name, do I? Oh, you're the fellow that had his knife in his back and you died, I believe. And you? Oh, you got exploded when the cannons went off. That's the thing that happened to you. And then you, dear sir. Well, you've got an apron on. Are you like the ship's butcher or something? Hey, well, there's cooks and there's butchers. I think he might be a butcher. Well, I'm going to go on a limb and say he is the butcher because he's got a butcher's apron on. Right, 2 names in the bag. Anything else lurking in the darkness, in shadows? A chicken! Here's the real culprit of all this shenanigans. Oh, there goes my vision. Ah! And the book is back, everybody. Part 2, A Bitter Cold. Large cow was slaughtered for its meat on the all-up deck. Oh, my pocket wants to do that thing it does again. Boom! Oh, what's happened over there? Oh, there's a guy. You're coming down the stairs? But why? Why would you do this? Oh, the demon has been released from the pocket watch just like all the other ones before it, returning to its body faster than the crack addicts to the alleyways behind Buckingham Palace. Here it is! Whatever I just said.
Well, same as the other fellow. Some lung disease, not consumption. Made worse by the cold.
Will it spread?
If so, we'd all have it. They must have picked it up at the Alaska house. I checked all hands just now, and everyone is healthy.
And him? What are his chances?
I gave him some laudanum. We'll see.
Well, that was the voice of the ship's doctor, presumably talking to the captain or someone of high ranking. Well, who are you first? Do we know you? Are you known to us? You're back there. I mean, you're a background character. You're barely going to survive a story. Right, you. Who are you? That fellow there. Oh, you spoke like a surgeon. Let me just check if there's a doctor on the list. But if not, surgeon it is. Or surgeon's mate. Oh, it could be either of them. Okay, it's one of those two. Henry or James. Before we assign anyone a name, let's talk to the others. Who are you, sir? Oh, you're that person. I don't know who you are. And you at the back there with your foot kicked up, you seem to care deeply for this man's survival. But who was the fellow? I don't know his name, but we know he died of illness. Succumbs to a tragic illness. It was very tragic. Pocket watch. Bong. That body there. Yep, there it is. There it is. Right, come on.
Hey, some boys with you. Saya tu tahu.
Say it.
Aku terpilih.
Sayed, get up. And that writing was what, Indian or Hindi or something? Right, you. Boom. Well, you're Sayed. That's what the guy said. Solomon Sayed. It could be him. Oh, he's a seaman. Going with that. Boom. But that's him. And you helping the dear fellow. You're that guy there. Don't know who you are, though. Oh, they really are squeezed around this cannon here, aren't they? They sleep above their stations, because if they get called to action, then they're already where they gotta be. It's very helpful. But the Book of Accountability must know the story that befell this seaman. Well, there we go. Boom. That's his name. And he died of illness. They must have picked it up at the Alaska House. What's Alaska House? Alaska was a sailor or a militiaman from the Indian subcontinent, South Asia, the Arab world, and other territories located to the east of blah, blah, blah. So he's an Indian fellow. So the two Indian fellows have got this lung disease. Right, you got this dude here as your ship's steward. So I don't think that's going to be him because I think he could be out and about being busy. So that leaves this dude and these other fellows. I'll just guess names for a moment. Oh! Well done! 3 more fates correct! Okay. Nice. Yes. Well done. I feel like I need more fanfare for getting something right. Right, so you're done, and that cow is done. So a bitter cold chapter is complete. Hold on a second. Are they drips of blood? Like really, really small drips of blood? Or is that just like... Oh, there's something happening back here. Right, we're on to something. Tell me your secret!
Someone shoot the damn thing!
They'll make for the Lanzaret. Someone shoot the darn thing. What the hell are they fighting in there? It looks like a ginormous sea crab. And you just got shot through the deck. I'm more interested in what's happening in there, but let's have a quick look at you. Do we know who you are? That chap there. Yeah, fantastic ears, what can I say? But I need to go around and have a look here, because there's a lot happening around there, and I must know what it is. And why is there drips of blood on the floor? Oh, can I not get around? Oh, hi. Are you hiding? Oh, no, no, Vision! Stop doing this to me! Part 6, Soldiers of the Sea, everybody. Who is this and how did he die? Well, this fellow right there was shot by a gun. It was by a member of the crew, but I need to go and have a look to find out. Go away. Put you away. Oh, you're going to do the jiggle thing, are you? Aye, sir. Right. And here's the body right there leaning against the little holy hole. How did you die? Let's find out now.
I've got you. Don't move. I'll get you down.
I mean, I know he's in pain, but out of context, those moans could have been anything. So he's got barbs or splinters. Ooh, what are you? You have those barbs on your back. Are you like a sea crab / hedgehog, and you can eject your barbs at evil peoples around you? That explains what that big puddle was on the floor, but that is a sea beastie and they're dousing it in water. That's the butcher that was hung up on the wall. Okay, well, he met a fate. He got spiked. Was spiked by a terrible beast. That's perfect. We've got a name and everything for him. Good job, everybody. Oh, here we go again. Dong. Oh, now we're going to find out about... Oh, there's a chap there. Come on, chap. Heavens to Betsy! Oh, mate, so he's got a whole lot of spikes going on. Oh, that's the beastie. There's so many spikes. He's on top of it. I can't make sense of this. Who are you? I don't know, but I don't like it. You're Charles. I don't remember how we've got your name. Oh, there's dead bodies everywhere. You're running up with a hand cannon? Well, Charles, oh yeah, he was being sick when they were doing the whole cow business. Well, how did he die? I mean, was it because of the burning of the beastie or because of the impalement of the beastie? I'm going to say burnt. That explains why they're dousing water on him. Pocket watch, be damned! You're so impertinent. It's like, oh, human, I must show you more revelations. Oh, God, that is so cool, but also deadly. Part of me wishes this was in full color, because it'd be amazing. Part of me respects it for not being full color, so yay. Well, look, his body is very much on fire, so fire is definitely the cause of his death. Oh, hold on a second, but this fellow, he's got, oh, is it a barb in his sides? Okay. Well, let's set the pocket watch free, come on. Woo! Back here. Okay, people back here are dead.
We're no use!
He's riding it. It's like, I can see legs. I can see like there's like somebody is on top of it. Wow, okay. Okay, you, crab's claw around your head. I imagine that's how you died. Oh, you're throwing fire? Yeah, he's throwing some fire. How did this thing get into the hold? I have no bloody idea. Oh, they're still fighting. There's more. There's two of them. And they both have things on top of them. What? Okay, oh, there's a dead body there. There's so many dead bodies. Well, these fellows here, how did they die? I need to check the bodies to see if their heads are still attached. But I want to say, like, decapitated by a sea beastie. I mean, their heads are well and truly in the grasp of that crab's pinchers. But look, can you see what I'm seeing? There's legs coming down. It's like the man is riding it. But is it just the thing's body? Is it part of the lure of it? Okay, release the ding-dong. Boo. There we go. Impaled. Another soldier, sailor, whatever. Dead.
What's going on?
Stay back! It's already done for Nick.
Hey, come on, boss. No, get there. Hey, cat!
It's already done for Nick. The thing on its back is throwing that stuff. That is a thing. There's a thing riding a crab. And there's the dude getting absolutely hurt. And you're about to get something as well. Oh, mate, you're hiding. Good for you. For people who have played this already, I'm sure you're already screaming at your PC screens, but Spammals, you're overlooking a simple thing. Who is this and how did he die? Spiked by Sea Beastie. Of course, the pocket watch is doing something yet again. Bong! Oh, its eyes glow. It's creepy. Right, where are we going? Up on top deck. Oh, there's a third one. Or is that the second one? And okay, never mind. It's already done for Nick. Are you Nick? You are speared, dear sir. There's a guy on the capstan. He's a bit dead, I think. Okay, let's look at you. Hab, 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 hab.
What is it?
Oh, here we go, here we go. Oh, they climbed up the side of the ship. Oh, mate! You're going airborne. Yeah, see, I told you it's a person riding a crab. He's holding and wielding a massive spear. Right, sacrificial goat right here. Wow. Okay, that's something. Well, that dude is impaled. Who are you? Oh, I don't know who you are. And that is it for that vision. Who are they and how did they die? This dude was speared by the beastie or an enemy. They did say enemy on board, a foreign enemy. And again, I'm getting tired of these daisy chaining of their bodies. I get it. Bad things happen to everybody on board. It's the guy falling from the sky. Your turn to die, apparently. Hi. We're up on the rigging. And there's a door in the mast, okay? Oh, he was struck by lightning. Mate, that explains why that was an option to begin with. Buddy, oh, that is so unfortunate for you. Oh, this tattoo guy is hanging around. You get decapitated later. Look forward to that happening. Returning to the book once again. Who are they? How did they die? This guy got electrocuted. There we go. Boom. Don't know your name. You're like the top salesman. So you'll be a topman. There's a lot of them. Right, so after all of that, I'm all the more confused. Like, the story keeps expanding. We now have sea beasties involved. We had Kraken, now crab driving sea people. Right, I'm gonna head back below deck real quickly and just have a final pass. Because so much has been opened up now and unlocked before us. Like, so much is going on. They lose their heads? Yeah, they lost their heads, so they were indeed decapitated. And it looks like the lower deck is now available. Oh, this would be where the one dude died? Ah, this door. Through here, this is where the, it's gone, but this is where that jewel was that the one guard was, let me out. One guard was guarding right here, and he was knocked unconscious, and then the second mate killed the Italian guy just here. That's where that happens. Anything else for us down here? Let's have a quick look around. Whilst we're here, why not? Oh. Something happened by the barrels. Oh, I don't want to go for any more visions. So you know what? Actually, I'm gonna end this here, and then the next time we'll have a full-on explore of whatever that section has to hide for us, whatever. What I found from the last episode, I definitely have to have breaks in this game because there's things that are otherwise obvious that I miss because of an information overload kind of thing happening. I feel the same with this episode. They thrust so many dead people onto you and demand that you keep track of all of this loose information at all times. Definitely have to step back, let it sink in. Luckily for me, as I edit this all up, like, I get an opportunity to have a second look at everything in context, and it really helps kind of identify where I've missed things and such like that. So yay me! We're recording for an hour and a half. This is a daunting feeling because there's 60 crew members and we've only successfully identified 6 dead people so far. While the game is throwing people at us thick and fast, I hope this thing snowballs to the point like where we're identifying bodies everywhere very, very quickly toward the back end. This is going to be a very long game otherwise at this pace. Anyway, all said and done, I'm calling that an episode there. I really hope you're enjoying this series still. If you are enjoying it, please share it with some people. Help get some new faces here on the Spammals channel and help us grow. And whilst you're at it, if you could follow us on Twitter, that would be amazing. We are edging closer and closer to 1,000 followers. And on that bombshell, thank you for watching. Rate, comment, and subscribe. Let's see you in the next episode. Goodbye, everybody.